Hello, welcome everyone. So lovely to have you join us. Today we are talking about Archangel Haniel. We're going to talk about her traits, explain a little bit about what she's about, and I'm going to share with you an exercise that you can start doing straight away to work with Angel Haniel and to experience her gifts. So this is going to be a really lovely one. So make sure that you practice this and you really get the most out of it. So Angel Haniel is an angel we've recently been working with inside the Fiercely Spiritual Family, which is my monthly members group. And we have been experiencing such beautiful things with Haniel. She is the angel of love, of compassion, of beauty. And she's also the angel of relationships. So if you are looking to harmonize your relationships, if you are in a relationship that you want to allow it to become more balanced and harmonized, you can work with Haniel. Of course, if you're not in a relationship and you want to attract a new partner, you can work with Haniel in that respect also. Or you can work with her in relation to colleagues, friends, or even, and the most important relationship of all is the relationship you have with yourself. So she is multifaceted. There's so many ways you can work with Haniel. And one of the ways we've been working with her is focusing on unconditional love and self-worth, because I really think that when you have unconditional love, first for yourself, but then for others, and when you work on your self-worth, then things just open up in such magical and wondrous ways. And a lot of the reasons why people aren't happy, a lot of the reasons why we're chasing, dreams, we're chasing material things, we're chasing achievements and all these things, is because of a lack of self-worth. So self-worth is so important. And sometimes when we're chasing these achievements and these things, when we finally get to them, they're unfulfilling because we're chasing them from a place of lack, a lack of love and a lack of worth. But when we fill ourselves up first with self-worth, self-love, unconditional love, and then we go about fulfilling our desires, it is so much more satisfying because we're doing so from a place of completeness, from a place of worthiness, from a place of having it all, and then just enhancing the love we have for ourselves with these achievements or these desires. And it's not to say that we have to have them, it's that we're enjoying the process of unfolding and enjoying what we're achieving and doing. So it's a really beautiful way to work with Haniel. And also, I was speaking last week about the Great Awakening, which is this wave of cosmic light that's coming towards our planet. I spoke about it on the podcast. I won't go into too much detail. If you haven't listened to last week's episode, go and listen to it now. It's really insightful and it'll explain all about what the Great Awakening is and the impact that it's having on each of us. But what I wanted to say is the process that I'm going to give you today is going to help you to open up and to expand and to welcome that light that's coming in. And when we can open up to unconditional love, we open our hearts so much wider and we allow even more light to flood into our being. So a really powerful practice. So I'm going to share it with you now. I'm going to explain what to do. I'm not going to go through it with you because I want you to know how to do it so that you can go and do it by yourselves. I'm aware that a lot of you listen to this podcast while you're in the car or while you're out walking or while you're doing other things. So I'll explain what you need to do. And I want you to promise yourself, make a promise to yourself that you will go back and do this. If you want to do it now, wonderful. If you're not in a position to do it now, make yourself a promise that you will go back and spend a few minutes doing this, maybe later today, maybe this evening before you go to sleep, at a time that's good for you. Okay, so what you do is you simply sit and you take a few deep breaths in and out and you relax your body as you would at the start of a meditation. And then you're going to call on Haniel. And what I'll do is I'll put this invocation in the show notes for this podcast. So you will have the invocation, you can copy it, you can write it down in your journal, wherever you need to have it, you can put it on your phone so that you can say it word for word if you want to. If you want to say your own wording, you can do that as well. It doesn't have to be word for word. You can adjust it. You can say something that works better for you. So you're going to call on Haniel simply by saying Archangel Haniel, 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 using the rule of three. Thank you for being with me now. Thank you for healing my heart and opening my higher heart chakra so that I can experience unconditional love for myself and all others. So it's simple as that. You call in Haniel, you repeat the invocation, and then after that, you sit, you close your eyes, you continue to breathe deeply, you relax, and feel Haniel as she works her magic. Allow her to do her thing and just enjoy the energy. And you might want to spend 5 minutes, you might want to spend 10, 20, whatever works for you. Go with your intuition and just allowing the energy and Archangel Haniel to do her work. And what I want to say is some of you might feel the shifts, you might feel energetic shifts, you might see, light or colors, you might feel this very viscerally. Others might not feel all that much, and that's okay. Know that even if you're not feeling anything specific, know and trust that Haniel is working with you and that you are receiving her gifts. So trust whatever is happening, trust that what you most need, you will get from it, and enjoy the process. Enjoy working with Haniel and enjoy her beautiful energy. So thank you once again for being here, and I will see you next week for another magical episode. See you then. Bye bye.